The Lamborghini Murcielago stands as one of the most iconic and aggressively designed V12 supercars ever created, a machine that perfectly represents the transition from Lamborghini's raw, analog past to its more modern and technologically advanced era. And in this full review, we're diving deep into every single detail from design to performance to interior experience to real-world driving feel, starting with the exterior, where the Murcielago showcases one of the most dramatic shapes of the early 2000s, featuring a low-slung wedge profile, scissor doors, a massive rear deck, angular air intakes, and active aero elements like the automatically deploying rear spoiler and the signature side intakes that open wider and higher speeds to cool the monstrous engine, all sculpted with a mix of sharp aggression and smooth curvature that looks just as exotic today as it did at launch. The front fascia is dominated by sharp headlights and a purposeful bumper designed to feed air into the front radiators, while the rear end features wide shoulders, quad exhaust outlets, and slim taillights that give the car a menacing stance. And depending on the year and variant, whether it's the early Murcielago, the LP640, the LP640 Roadster, or the limited LP670-4 Super Veloce, the body kit, exhaust tune, and aerodynamics get progressively more extreme, with the SV model carrying the famous giant rear wing and aggressive front splitter for maximum downforce. Under the hood lies the beating heart of the Murcielago, a naturally aspirated 6.2-liter V12 in the early models producing 572 horsepower and 650 newton-meters of torque, upgraded to a 6.5-liter 640 HP monster in the LP640. Capable of launching from 0 to 100 km per hour in 3.3 seconds and reaching top speeds of 330 km per hour in the standard model and up to 342 km per hour in the LP670-4 SV. And this engine is one of the last true old-school Lamborghinis with thunderous noise, brutal power delivery, and a mechanical feel that modern turbocharged engines simply cannot replicate. Paired with either a rare 6-speed gated manual transmission, beloved by enthusiasts for its metallic clank and precise mechanical feel, or the E-Gear automated manual system that delivers sharp, aggressive shifts under throttle, the Murcielago sends its power to all four wheels through Lamborghini's permanent all-wheel drive system, giving the car incredible traction and confidence even when pushing hard. Though the handling still requires skill because the car's weight and raw aggression mean you must respect it, especially when driving without electronic assists, which makes every drive feel like an event. Inside, the Murcielago continues its exotic theme with a driver-focused cockpit featuring a low seating position, a wide center tunnel, and a mix of premium leather, carbon fiber, and aircraft-inspired toggle switches. And while the interior is not as high-tech as modern Lamborghinis, it captures the pure analog supercar charm with its raw cabin acoustics, minimal isolation, and the sense of sitting inside a handmade performance machine. With the LP640 featuring upgrades like redesigned air vents, a new instrument cluster, improved materials, and optional carbon trim, though taller drivers may find the cabin tight due to its compact cockpit design. The Murcielago's road presence is unmatched, drawing attention everywhere with its scissor doors that open vertically, a signature feature exclusive to Lamborghini's V12 lineup, and the deep V12 roar that echoes through tunnels and open roads, creating a dramatic auditory experience that makes every moment behind the wheel unforgettable. Driving the Murcielago on the highway reveals its stability and immense power reserves, delivering linear acceleration with instant throttle response thanks to its naturally aspirated engine. And when navigating twisting roads, the car feels surprisingly composed for its size, with AWD providing grip and the chassis giving strong feedback. Though the steering is heavier at low speeds and the visibility to the rear is limited, which is typical of mid-engine exotic supercars. In city driving, the Murcielago demands attention and precision, with its heavy clutch in the manual version and abrupt low-speed behavior in E-Gear models, making it a car that requires skill and patience, reminding you that it was built for spirited driving rather than daily commuting. But once you open it up on an empty stretch of road, the car transforms into a pure performance beast. The Murcielago LP670-4 Super Veloce represents the car at its absolute peak, with 670 horsepower, reduced weight, a more aggressive aero package, and one of the most intense driving experiences Lamborghini has ever produced, making it a highly sought-after collector model today. Reliability-wise, the Murcielago demands proper maintenance, premium fuel, regular servicing, and careful attention to clutch wear on E-Gear models. But owners who maintain them properly often report solid durability from the V12 engine and drivetrain. In terms of features, you get early 2000s luxury with modern supercar elements like premium leather, optional navigation, powered seats, and upgraded sound systems, though the focus is undoubtedly on performance over technology. Fuel consumption is high as expected from a V12, averaging around 5 to 6 kilometers per liter. But no one buys a Murcielago for economy. This is a car for enthusiasts who value sound, style, and road presence over practicality. Visually, the Murcielago remains one of the most beautiful and timeless designs in Lamborghini history, striking a perfect balance between elegance and aggression. And its rarity, produced from 2001 to 2010 in relatively limited numbers, adds to its collector appeal, especially models with the gated manual gearbox, which have skyrocketed in value. In conclusion, the Lamborghini Murcielago is not just a supercar, it is a symbol of an era of pure mechanical performance before hybrids and electrification changed the automotive landscape, offering an unmatched combination of V12 power, exotic styling, extreme driving character, and legendary Lamborghini personality, making it a dream machine for enthusiasts and one of the most unforgettable cars ever built.